Submerged. What kind of game is it?
Submerged is an open world exploration game. So you play as a 14-year-old girl, Miku, who's been stranded in a submerged city with her little brother, and it's her job to save him, to save his life, and find supplies and nurse him back to health. Yeah.
So if I understand this correctly, there's no combat, there's no sort of the normal sort of things that you'd expect in a game. What kind of challenges does that pose for you as a developer to still come out with sort of gameplay that is engaging?
Well, we actually started off with more of a traditional survival game with a design with enemies and combat and items and crafting and those sort of things. But when we first started making our mechanics for climbing and the boat, we're exploring the city, and we started to build this city, and we had people test the game, and they just loved the exploring part, and they loved scaling the buildings and searching for secrets. And we actually created a sort of serene, relaxing experience that we didn't actually realize that we were making. And that was the thing that really caught everyone's attention, and what they talked about after playing the game, that's what they talked about with us. So we basically changed the direction of the game to focus on, what was really great about it. So it's very sort of organic in a way, yeah.
What kind of, it's an open world exploration. What's the player motivation, and how do you sort of drive exploration forward?
For each piece of salvage you find, which has items that'll help heal your brother, you unlock a part of the story. And as that story unlocks, it unlocks not just her story, but also why they're there, what happened to them in the past, and sort of creates a bond between you and the little brother that sort of motivates the player to keep finding out what's happening, and also just to save his life. So yeah, it's more of an intimate story. You're not saving the world, you're just saving one person. Yeah.
The concept of this submerged cities is an interesting one. How did you come up with that concept, and what does it offer an exploration game like this?
Yeah, it allowed us to have basically the people explore a place they've never been in before. So the ocean level's risen, only the tops of the buildings are poking out of the water. So it's a different environment. Of course, some challenges. We have to work out how do you get on and off these buildings, and how do you there's no street level, so everything's sort of like halfway up. But at the same time, it's something different, and you haven't been there before. So.
And where are you at in development, and sort of what's going on right now?
The game's getting close to being finished, but I think we're looking at releasing it in mid this year. There's still a lot of little bits of polish to go, and just making the puzzles just right, things like that.